Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, INS Sumedha was recently seen in the news. It was built indigenously by which of the following? Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, Bharat Earth Movers Limited, Goa Shipyard Limited or Mazgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. The correct answer is option C, Goa Shipyard Limited. Recently, INS Sumedha was deployed in the Mediterranean Sea for an operational turnaround. The ship was received at Port Algiers by officers of the Algerian Navy and officials from Embassy of India, Algeria. The visit is aimed at strengthening bilateral ties and enhancing maritime cooperation and interoperability between the two navies. It also demonstrates the Indian Navy's outreach to friendly maritime nations. INS Sumedha is an indigenously built naval offshore patrol vessel deployed for multiple roles independently and in support of fleet operations. The ship has been designed and built by Goa Shipyard Limited. Therefore, option C is correct. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, with reference to National Company Law Appellate Tribunal or NCLAT, consider the following statements. 1. It was constituted under Section 410 of the Companies Act 2013. 2. Justice Ashok Bhushan is the current chairperson of NCLAT. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the NCLAT upheld the order of the Fair Trade Regulator Competition Commission of India imposing a penalty of Rs 1,337.76 crore on internet giant Google. The two-member bench of the NCLAT directed Google to implement the direction and deposit the amount in 30 days. NCLAT was constituted under Section 410 of the Companies Act 2013 for hearing appeals against the orders of the National Company Law Tribunals NCLT with effect from 1st June 2016. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It is also the appellate tribunal for hearing appeals against the orders passed by NCLTs under Section 61 of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. It is also the appellate tribunal to hear and dispose of appeals against any direction issued or decision made or order passed by the CCI. Justice Ashok Bhushan is the current chairperson of NCLAT. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is correct. Next question is, in the context of government schemes and policies, the National Action Plan on Climate Change was launched in which of the following year? 2008, 2010, 2012 or 2022. The correct answer is option A, 2008. Recently, the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has given information regarding the National Action Plan on Climate Change in the Lok Sabha. NAPCC was launched in 2008 by the Prime Minister's Council on Climate Change. It outlines a national strategy that aims to enable the country to adapt to climate change and enhance the ecological sustainability of India's development path. Therefore, option A is correct. There are 8 national missions forming the core of the NAPCC, which represent multi-pronged, long-term and integrated strategies for achieving key goals in climate change. National Solar Mission, National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency, National Mission on Sustainable Habitat, National Water Mission, National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem, National Mission for a Green India, National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture and National Mission on Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change. Next question is, with reference to Indian polity, consider the following statements regarding the Finance Commission. 1. There is no constitutional provision regarding the Finance Commission. 2. It consists of a chairman and 2 other members. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. Article 280 of the Constitution of India provides for a Finance Commission as a quasi-judicial body. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It is constituted by the President of India every 5th year or at such earlier time as he considers necessary. The Finance Commission consists of a chairman and 4 other members to be appointed by the President. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option D is correct. They hold office for such period as specified by the President in his order. They are eligible for reappointment. The Constitution authorizes the Parliament to determine the qualifications of members of the Commission and the manner in which they should be selected. Next question is, in the context of the Indian economy, which of the following is not one of the components of the fiscal policy? Government receipts, government expenditures, public debt, or statutory liquidity ratio? The correct answer is option D, statutory liquidity ratio. Recently, India has announced its fiscal policy in line with previous years amid a global banking crisis. Fiscal policy refers to the use of government spending and tax policies to influence economic conditions. There are three components to fiscal policy in India. They are government receipts, government expenditures, and public debt. The Ministry of Finance formulates the fiscal policy. Therefore, option D is correct. Main objectives of fiscal policy in India: economic growth. It helps to maintain the economy's growth rate so that certain economic goals can be achieved. Price stability. It controls the price level in the country so that when the inflation is too high, prices can be regulated. Full employment. It aims to achieve full employment or near full employment as a tool to recover from low economic activity. Let us tell you that the Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2003, Act of the Parliament of India, aims to institutionalize financial discipline, reduce India's fiscal deficit. It also improves macroeconomic management and the overall management of the public funds by moving towards a balanced budget. Next question is, the Strait of Malacca connects which of the following? Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, Andaman Sea and the South China Sea, Yellow Sea and East China Sea, or Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea? The correct answer is option B, Andaman Sea and the South China Sea. The Strait of Malacca is crucial to the flow of global trade and strategically and commercially significant for several reasons. It is the shortest sea route between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean and over 1/3 shorter than the closest alternative sea-based route. It connects the Andaman Sea Indian Ocean and the South China Sea Pacific Ocean. Therefore, option B is correct. Now moving on to its strategic importance. Shortest sea route between the Middle East and East Asia, helping to reduce the time and cost of transportation among Asia, the Middle East and Europe. Through its corridor, approximately 60% of the world's maritime trade transits and is the main source of oil supply for two of the main Asian consumers, the People's Republic of China and Japan. The Andaman and Nicobar Command was created in 2001 to safeguard India's strategic interest in Southeast Asia and the Strait of Malacca. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. 1. It is a non-governmental organization. 2. It was created in 2001. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the National Security Advisor of India has asked member countries to follow SCO objectives to meet future challenges. SCO is a permanent intergovernmental international organization. It is a Eurasian political, economic and military organization aiming to maintain peace, security and stability in the region. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It was created in 2001. The SCO Charter was signed in 2002 and entered into force in 2003. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is correct. Prior to the creation of SCO in 2001, Kazakhstan, China, Kyrgyzstan, Russia and Tajikistan were members of the Shanghai Five. Following the accession of Uzbekistan to the organization in 2001, the Shanghai Five was renamed the SCO. India and Pakistan became members in 2017 and recently it was announced that Iran would become a full member of the SCO. Next question is, consider the following statements. 1. Sweden does not share border with Baltic Sea. 2. Sweden is a country located in southwestern Europe. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. Recently, the French Foreign Minister has said that Sweden and Finland may join NATO soon. Scandinavian Peninsula in the northern Europe. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. It is a constitutional monarchy with a well-established parliamentary democracy. It occupies the greater part of the Scandinavian Peninsula, which it shares with Norway. The Baltic Sea is an arm of the Atlantic Ocean that is enclosed by Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Russia, Sweden and the North and Central European plain. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Therefore, option D is correct. Next question is with reference to the Election Commission of India, consider the following statements. 1. It was established on 25th January 1950. 2. The commission consists of 1 Chief Election Commissioner and 2 Election Commissioners. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. The Election Commission of India refrained from announcing a by-election for Kerala's Wayanad Lok Sabha constituency. It has fallen vacant following the Congress leader's disqualification as a member of parliament. ECI is a constitutional body. It was established in accordance with the constitution on 25th January 1950. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The body administers elections to the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state legislative assemblies in India and the offices of the President and Vice President in the country. Part 15 of the Indian Constitution deals with elections. The commission consists of 1 Chief Election Commissioner and 2 Election Commissioners. Hence, statement 2 is also correct. Therefore, option C is correct. The President appoints Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners. They have a fixed tenure of 6 years or up to age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. Next question is India is considering translocating some tigers to Cambodia. Consider the following statements regarding this. 1. Royal Bengal tigers are found in India only. 2. Pakistan is included in tiger range countries. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. After African cheetahs were successfully translocated to India recently, the government is considering sending some tigers to Cambodia, where the big cat has gone extinct. The last tiger spotted on a camera trap in Cambodia was in 2007. The Indo-Chinese tiger found in Cambodia is smaller than the Royal Bengal tiger, but they are the same subspecies. Royal Bengal tiger is mainly found in India, Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. 13 countries of the world are included in the tiger range. These include Bangladesh, Bhutan, China, Cambodia, India, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Nepal, Russia, Thailand and Vietnam. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option D is correct. In 2010, the tiger range countries had set a target of doubling the tiger population by 2022. India had created history by completing the target ahead of time. Last question is, it was announced recently that India has eradicated leprosy. Consider the following statements in this context. 1. WHO criteria for eradication are there must be less than 1 case per 10,000 population. 2. Leprosy is a contagious disease. 3. It is caused by a type of fungi. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. India has eliminated leprosy as a public health problem according to the World Health Organization criterion. Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare told the Lok Sabha. There must be less than 1 case per 10,000 population at the national level, the criterion set in 2005 stated. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Leprosy is a chronic infectious disease caused by a type of bacteria, Mycobacterium leprae. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. The disease predominantly affects the skin and peripheral nerves. If left untreated, the disease may cause progressive and permanent disabilities. The bacteria are transmitted via droplets from the nose and mouth during close and frequent contact with untreated cases. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option A is correct. Now it's time for the practice question. With reference to Jim Corbett National Park, consider the following statements. 1. It was established in 1936 as India's first national park. 2. It is located in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.